Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to the Teddy Nation. Today, I have a banger of a video for you. How I made Lucent over this past week, and it has been an insane amount. I've so far this past week made about 4,000 Lucent, and I'm gonna just continue this week over week until it slowly dies out. Then I'll start changing my methods a little bit, but this method I want to bring it to the Teddy Nation just so that y'all know how I'm making Lucent so you can make some yourself. All right. So first let's look at the history here. Okay. So you might be able to figure it out based off of just the sales history. We have the ring of the a lithographed tier 2 ring, a lithographed tier 2 belt, some traits, some perfect tier 1 pieces, traits on some tier 2 pieces, perfect tier 1 pieces, um, perfect tier 1 piece traits. It's the same thing across the board right now. Another lithograph for a tier 2 belt, lithograph for a tier 2 helmet. All right, let's get in to the how I'm getting all this gear. And it starts with Nebula Island. Okay. Nebula Island right now is an insane way to farm like any materials, let alone like your artifacts and everything. But you get these precious blessing pouches. These precious blessing pouches give you insane loot. If we look at this chest here, you get a lot of tier 2 pieces, almost anything that's in the game at the moment. I say almost because there's like Vanguard pieces and some other pieces that are not in this pouch yet. But almost anything in the game right now comes from from this bag. You also get tier 1 pieces across the board as well. Now, from what I've seen on these pouches, you can get a lot of perfect rolls on tier 1 pieces, which you can just immediately sell to the auction house, which you saw from the timestamps there. Or you can get some of these tier 2 pieces. Now, depending on the tier 2 piece, if I need it for a trait, I'm going to keep it for the trait because the auction house is expensive right now. But uh, if it's a trait that I don't need, I'll sell it if it's a good trait, or I'll lithograph that item and sell that item because somebody's going to need that item for their build. Right now, maximizing selling anything that you don't need for your main build is the best way. And then this pouch alone is the best way to farm most tier 2 pieces. You get them randomly dropped from Nebula Island, but you also
One
get
Nebula
the
City will
Nebula
look
stones,
around.
which
Take
you're
your
able to come and
time.
buy 50 of them from the Nebula Stone Merchant as well. Now, that's guaranteed 50 pouches a week in the about 4 hours and 15 minutes that I farmed on Nebula Island. I would say 3 hours of it was actual farming, an hour 15 was PvPing. I got probably another 60 to 70 of them. So I had about 100 to 120 pouches to open today. And I got or over the past few days, and I got a ton of items that I sold. Got up to almost 4K Lucent, bought a couple pieces I needed, traded them out. Now I'm sitting at 1,500 Lucent, and I'm going to rinse repeat for this next week coming up. I still have 45 minutes left this week, so I'm going to
One
go out,
Nebula
try to
Stone
maximize what
Merchant.
I can. There also is a chance you can get the greater nebula stones, or even craft the greater nebula stones and get the pouch this way. This pouch um, guarantees a piece as well, but I don't think this Nebula Conquest chest is quite as worth it. I've tested it out a few times. It's just like the pouches. I would recommend going with your selection chest until the artifact selection chest until you have it maxed out. But the Nebula pouches, the Nebula
Never
Island, it is the
again.
way to go, guys. Go make yourself some Lucent. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if you're a part of the Teddy Nation. And then don't forget to check me out on twitch.tv/Tedmore1, 8 p.m. every single night, Eastern Standard Time. And then I also stream on TikTok as well. If you're a fan of TikTok short videos, go check me out there as well. All right, guys, catch you in the next one. Peace.